Back in 1982, I was driving from one client to the next when I heard an announcement on the radio. Today is Flag Day, Mahoning Valley. Anyone that comes by the studio and salutes in front of our window will get a free flag. Hey, I was game for that. After all, I'd been walking by their studio shortly to see a client, so I figured I'd go ahead and salute. Nothing like a freebie, and being the flag, I was stoked. Well, I stood in front of the window and saluted. The DJ came out and gave me a small bundle of American flags. Yeah, they were the cheap plastic flags that you could have picked up at the dime store. We still had dime stores back then. As I said, freebies are good, and I had just gotten a dozen U.S. flags. But more than them being cheap plastic, something told me to take a closer look. Sure enough, there it was. That night, while performing at the local comedy club, I had several people in the audience look at the freebie flags I'd gotten. I asked them to read what was printed on the edges. The first guy replied, "The comedian is not funny," but then he looked a little closer. "Made in China," was his reply. Everyone else said the same thing. What was wrong with this picture? In the land of the free and the home of the brave, somebody was distributing our national symbol that was made in the land of the shackled and oppressed. Our symbol of freedom, produced by slave labor. What I want you to do is take a look at your own symbols of freedom. Were they produced by a free people or oppressed? You'll be surprised at what you'll find out. You may want to replace your own current flags with those made in the USA. After all, the basic freedoms that we often take for granted are denied to many people around the world. The symbol of freedom should be made by a free people.